Hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Evermoor SMP. So, you guys probably don't recognize the area behind me in this because it is actually new. This is going to be the storage room for all of the farms. Granted, none of the farms, well, no, almost none of the farms are set up right now, but I did want to kind of plan out how things are going to end up getting sorted. And so we've got like non-compostables. That's going to follow this path here, and it goes around here and then ends here. And this is actually a disposal unit. So there's actually lava in here. And then on this side, this is going to be the for the auto wool. I probably will not ever need this much wool, but These are the ones that I'm going to end up needing, you know, like the green for hidden lighting up in the grass. We've got light gray, black, the cyan, and the white. And so those are the you know, primary colors that I'm going to need. So I figured those would work really well. And then that one will end up running this way and then come over into the disposal unit. And then over here, we are going to have pumpkin, melon, sugarcane, cactus, bamboo, and kelp. And then those are going to run over here, and this is going to be a composting unit. So this will allow, you know, things to be composted down into a bone meal so that we don't, you know, just waste those. We can actually turn it into bone meal. And yeah, though we do have actually, you know, the bone farm. So we don't necessarily need bone meal, but, you know, waste not, want not, right? Yeah, so that leads me to the next thing, which is actually the farms. And that is up here, and it is very dark. So I actually did do the, you know, not have anything lit up here. So let's go ahead and drink this so you guys can actually see. And yeah, so we've got the cave spider spawner here. So that goes down into this one right here. I decided to use this kind of farm just because it pushes everything. As you can see, they can track me, but they're gonna get pushed back into the center and don't really have to worry about them actually being able to get out of the farm, which is really nice. Yeah. So don't have to necessarily worry about that. Granted, you still have to worry about getting shot over here with the skeletons. Yeah, ow. As I said, you do have to worry about getting shot by the skeletons. But yeah, so this is the farming area. There is access down here into the actual farm, so where they picks up, and then it goes through here, and then there's a dropper that drops everything off in there. Originally, this was, you know, access so that I can actually get to the storage because there was just a chest. And then this right here, this is actually where the skeletons drop. And then you can hear it where it clicked a couple times. There used to be a chest right here that ended up collecting stuff from that. And then this is my AFK spot. And then this right here, this goes up into the lighthouse. So that is access down here. And yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff just kind of going off in here. But yeah, everything right now actually goes through and comes through the wall and along this ice path to get sorted into these chests. And so that is the plan, is to kind of have have all of the farms feed into here. It'll auto sort everything and then dispose of anything that, that doesn't actually, that's either overflowed or that doesn't belong over here. But yeah, so first thing I wanted to do is I want to go ahead and I want to show you guys the plan for this so that I can go ahead and get to work on these. So let's go ahead. Let's do this corner here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So like that. And then that's going to get us really, really close, which has been one of the problems. In that, yeah, it is very close quarters here. And not much room to kind of play around with here. And then, okay, so we're going to do this. This is going to come over and like so. So I want to show you the corners as well as what I am planning on doing in terms of each of these sections. And then I'll do most of this off of camera so that you guys don't have to watch this entire thing, because sometimes it can be rather painful to actually watch this stuff. So yeah, so that is going to be a corner, and then these ones it is just going to end up being kind of like what, what we did for the other storage unit. So the actual main storage area. And we're just going to bring this across here like so. And then we are going to grab these. And let's bring this one across as a main beam. And so, yeah, so this is going to end up coming all the way over to where this one is. So let's go ahead and get down so you guys can kind of see. So, yeah, so that is going to end up being the walls for the area. And then the ceiling is going to be relatively simple as well. It's mostly going to be the actual polished slab, so polished blackstone slab, not the actual brick. So yeah, so I'll get all of this kind of put together, and then I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do for the floor as well. So I'll probably finish all of this up, bring you guys back, show you guys, and then we can get to work on kind of decorating up at the other the actual farm area. So I've finished the storage room, but before we get down there, I wanted to show you guys this. Oh, well, other than, yeah, my Minecraft being all kinds of wonky. So all the way up there, that is actually where the original storage room is. And so we now actually have a tunnel that goes all the way down. And there's still areas that I need to light up, like, like this right here. So just ignore that. But if we come down here, we have another tunnel that kind of goes off this way. And so that is actually where the mines are, and you can actually see the beacon way off in the distance, way, way, way far away there. So now we never have to go above the ground. We can go through the tunnels and get to wherever we need to go, and not have to worry about, okay, is it night, is it day, is it midday, midnight, all of that wonderful stuff. So that has definitely have been extremely helpful, especially with just trying to get around to the different areas, kind of quickly without having to worry, okay, do I need to sleep in the bed before I do so. But this is the finished storage room. So we've got the ceiling here. This is, the regular polished blackstone. I almost said basalt there for a minute. I'm like, no, it's not basalt. That is blackstone. And then up here, we've got the blast furnaces, as you can see, so I can smelt stuff in the roof. But I really liked the bottom of those, and so I decided to use those as the ones for the actual hanging area. And so we've got the lanterns here. I decided to use the blue ones because I've been wanting to use the blue ones, but unfortunately, they don't put off too much light. And so with this, because we've got the lava in the floor, we don't have to actually worry about that. But yeah, as you can see, we've also got our banner. We can't forget about that. And then I've got more slime. This is probably all I need for forever, because I don't use too many like sticky pistons or anything like that. So this is probably the most slime I will need. So I'm wondering if it's actually going to be worth building a slime farm, or just, keep killing the slimes that keep spawning in here. Because I've had some over here, I've had some over there. So I'm wondering if I had miscalculated where the slime chunks were. I thought I just heard another one. But that's alright. So let's come back in here. And so we've got this. This is, the elephant in the room here is this giant pillar in the middle. The idea is that this tree had started to grow down here, because this is actually bedrock level. And let's see if we can, yeah, you could just barely see down there. That bedrock right there is level 5. And so we are all the way down at, at the bottom of the world. And so the thought was that this tree was growing here, or this plant. I don't know if it'll necessarily be a tree, but this nether plant, let's put it that way. This nether plant mushroom, because I think these are actually mushrooms, because these are high phase and these are stems. So yeah, so I definitely think that they fall more under the mushroom category. But yeah, so we've got these little roots and stuff going on around here, and it's growing up into the ceiling. And so the people who decided to colonize here discovered this and found out that, it really helps out with, with plants and stuff like that. So there's some kind of like fertility thing going on with this that, that really helps the ground in this area. And so they decided to go ahead and put a protective area around here, because it seems to eat the lava. And so it's like sucking the lava in from the area, and it's just kind of sucking it in order to nourish itself. And, this also gives me, an opportunity to actually use these because I absolutely love the kind of like undulating colors that are, that are in these. I was really torn between, do I want to use this one or do I want to use a red one? But we are using cyan for our kingdom colors, so that is what we are going to end up using for, for this. But yeah, definitely really happy with the way that this ended up coming out. Now, the original plan was for us to actually go and build up in the farms. However, this week has been a little bit crazy, and I am recording this the night before it's supposed to be released. So, yeah. I am definitely not going to have time to actually get to decorating the farms up there. And then this is also going to be a slightly shorter episode than, that I normally put out. But I think, that is all right. It's a holiday season and stuff. And so things are going to get a little crazy. So we might have some short episodes on, the next couple of weeks, but that's all right. And then before we head out, we now have cats. That was one of the things I did when I could play during the day but couldn't record. I went out and got some cats. So now we can actually make a creeper farm, and I'm really, really excited about that. So off camera, I am going to work on some of the farms, get those in place. That way we can do kind of, some more of the decorative stuff rather than the redstone, because Mantis doesn't do redstone. So yeah, it took me a while just to remember how to build these. So I was really proud that I remembered how to put this together. But yeah, so I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.